Hello again, my name is Mark Garcia from chefmarkgarcia.com, and I've got another recipe. I'm in the process of doing the Slow Carb Diet by Tim Ferriss and the 4-Hour Body. One of the things that I like, again, you're going to hear me talk a lot on these recipes. A lot of you have written in or made comments on the video section that, Mark, this recipes, this food, this diet can get a little tedious at times, so I'm going to give you some ingredients, Asian ingredients, that I think will help kind of bring that up a little bit so you don't have that monotony or menu fatigue, as we call it in the culinary world. Today I'm going to be using from Coleman, and I like their products. It doesn't necessarily have to be an organic product, but I'm using their thigh and leg meat that I picked up at Costco. They have a wonderful 3-pack for about 12 bucks. These things are great. They're boneless, they're skinless, and you're simply just going to chop them right up. So Coleman on those, wonderful product. I've got one here on the cutting board, and as you can see, they're boneless and skinless. They come just like this. And all I'm going to do is take my chef knife. By the way, you see I'm on a separate cutting board here. That's just for food sanitation. If you don't have another cutting board that you can use, simply make sure that you turn the one you're using over or take it to the sink, get it washed up, sanitize it, make sure you have it nice and clean. So what I'm doing here is just cutting these in nice little chunks. What we're going to do is saute these in a little bit of olive oil. Now, you could use sesame oil, you could use walnut oil, any flavored oil. Heck, you could even use corn oil if you wanted. I like using olive oil. It just kind of tends to be my go-to. So I've got the chicken right there. Let's go over and get these started on the stove. So I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil. Again, I hate to say it, but Costco's got one of the best deals out there on extra virgin olive oil that you can buy in bulk. You can get, gosh, I think it's almost 2 liters for well under $15. All right, so I've got my pan again, a little bit of smoking on there. I was preheating the pan beforehand. I wanted to get those things nice and hot. And we're going to get those started. I'm going to add in a little bit of pepper and just break them up a little bit. These things cook real quick, so that's the great thing about having this during the week. You can make this up for dinner, and it's also nice to have on the side. So when I mentioned Asian, there's a lot of ingredients that are out there on the grocery shelves. Some of the ones that I like to use the most are from Lee Kum Kee. That's L-E-E-K-U-M-K-E-E. They tend to be, in my mind, they use high quality ingredients. They keep a lot of the sodium and MSG levels low. They work with a lot of fresh products, and they have a full line of Asian sauces that you can use. Today we're going to be using the chili garlic sauce. We've got a wonderful coconut green curry sauce. I also love the hoisin sauce. And it's a product that's just being developed right now that may or may not be on your grocer's shelf. It is a Thai red curry sauce. Now, by the way, most of these you should be able to find at any of your gourmet or Asian or ethnic markets. I know a lot of the supermarkets carry the hoisin sauce. If you're looking for the coconut curry or for the garlic sauce, just simply ask the grocer, talk to one of the managers. See where they're at, if they can get that in for you. All right, I'm just going to show you. You can see those almost like a kebab size that I cut up. Those are coming along nice. We're going to let them continue to cook. Now I've got a fairly high heat on this because I want those things to get a nice sear. We're also going to add in some wonderful fresh cilantro. What I like about cilantro, especially with Asian or Thai dishes, it adds just a brightness, a freshness to it. You've got to be very careful when you're working with this, however, though. Make sure you wash your hands afterwards because the volatile oils can tend to burn your eyes. I've also got some fresh limes that we're going to use. And again, since we're on the slow carb diet, I'm going to put in black beans. All right, that chicken's coming along nice. What I'm going to do is add in, I've got just, these are about tablespoon measurements. I'm going to put in some of that chili garlic sauce, some of the green coconut curry. You can see we're building levels of flavor here. And I got some of the hoisin sauce. And then I'm also going to put in some of that Thai red curry. We got a lot of flavors going on here. We got some wonderful spice, not too heavy on the sodium. That's why I'm not adding anything in there. I'm going to let those braise up a little bit, and then we're going to add in some of the black beans. Now, one of the other products that we're going to try this with, one of the other vehicles as I like to call it, I've got some butter lettuce here. Part of one of the frustrations for me on the slow carb diet is I'm a Texas boy, and I love any kind of Mexican or Hispanic or Latino food. I love tortillas, corn, flour, blue corn especially. So I'm missing that. I'm missing that way to eat things, whether it's using the ground beef or the Thai chicken that we have on the back. So what I'm going to do with these, once that recipe finishes, I'm going to pour these into it, almost like little cups. And and we're going to make like little tacos with that. Again, you can find the butter lettuce at any of your produce sections. Just talk to the produce managers back there. If you don't see it, they can certainly get it in for you. All right, let me bring this over to you. This is coming along real nice. You can see those flavors are starting to meld in there a little bit, starting to pick up some color, starting to get some flavor in there. All right, so we'll keep that on there. I'm going to add in the black beans because I want to start heating those up as well. And again, your preference, how many you want to add. I'm going to put in about, oh gosh, you've got probably about half a cup, 3/4 of a cup. I'm going to add in some of the chopped cilantro that we did, and a little bit of the fresh lime juice. And we're going to just let that cook up in there. I've got a lid for the pan that I'm going to put over. We're not really doing a braise per se, like the technical definition would be. But we are going to cover that up and let them kind of cook through. And as you can see, we're doing this video all the way through. It's one take. So about the time it's taking here is how you can do this once you have all the ingredients prepped out in front of you. This also works great for chicken breasts if you'd like to do it. The reason I like the thigh and drumstick, the boneless, is they've got a little bit more flavor to them. Again, I'm all about flavor. You can see we're adding in a lot. People are sometimes concerned that the chili garlic sauce is going to be too hot for them. It really isn't. It's got a little bit of spice, but it's got more of a vinegar than it does the heat. Of course, you can feel free with any of those ingredients to substitute them if you'd like. All right, yeah, this is coming along nice. Let me bring this over so my camera can see it. See how that's all kind of melding in there really, really nice? I'm going to add some more of the Thai coconut red curry. I just want that to thicken it up. That's going to be my main flavor vehicle in this. I just love the flavors in that, nice and light. But I know what I'm going to be eating. Now we're going to be adding more recipes. You'll be able to find the ingredients. I know we're going through this a little bit fast on the video, but if you're looking for the specific step-by-step or the amounts that I'm using, you can go to chefmarkgarcia.com/recipes, and we'll have the ingredients listed, also some other sources to find some of these items. Oh yeah, that's looking good. I wish you could smell that. And I know everybody always says that to the chefs when they're cooking through, but if you just look at those flavors that we've got going on there. So what I would do, this is again great for a weeknight dinner. You can get some of, if you want, you know, a lot of times what I'll do during the week, we're all busy, is I'll get and cook up a batch of this and eat some for tonight and keep some for later during the week, when maybe I don't have as much time to cook, or when I come home and I'm hungry right now as soon as I get in. So again, we've got the boneless, skinless chicken thighs, we've got some of the Thai red curry, the hoisin sauce from Lee Kum Kee, the green coconut curry, and a little bit of the Lee Kum Kee chili garlic sauce. I've also put in some of that fresh cilantro. We're going to top it off with one piece in here. And again, I'm trying my little tacos out here. That came out nice. The chicken's nice and tender and moist. It's got a little bit of crispness from the initial saute because we did a real hot pan with the oil. The sauce, the coconut curry is wonderful, not too hot. Mark Garcia, chefmarkgarcia.com. We'll see you on the next one.